Hello again, this is Doug the 2-Minute Gardener, and it's time for another landscape makeover. I call this one How to Build a Little Wall, little itty bitty wall. And by the way, this is my 400th video. Yes, 400 videos in about 3 years of doing this YouTube channel thing. So here we go. This was the before, kind of a yucky little falling down front yard, lots of shrubbery, kind of a useless planting area, bad irrigation, and just not really nice for this really beautiful home that these folks had. So they wanted something much cleaner, nicer to do a really beautiful rose garden, add some curb appeal to the house. So we ripped all that out and got at it. So as always, as you've seen in my other videos, with any kind of retaining wall, it's really important you have the proper footing. For this particular wall, we excavated 12 inches below the grade and 18 inches wide to give a really good footing. Now with Keystone, you can do a gravel footing because the Keystone carries most of the weight. If you're doing a CMU block wall, then you actually need to pour the concrete and do the rebar. But with a Keystone wall, it's rated to go up to about 3 feet, this particular Keystone. And there are other Keystones that can go higher, but anything above 3 feet, you also need to add a concrete footing with a rebar vertical support as well. But this is a small little wall, so we're going to talk about little walls. And this Keystone is a really easy thing to use. The reason it's really easy is this particular set comes with pins. So once you get that bottom course really perfectly level, then it's pretty easy just to lay the Keystone and pin it together. Now, these guys actually added a little bit of rapid set epoxy just to give it a lot of stability, to really make sure you had a wonderfully stable wall as well. But basically, you pin it all together, add the Keystone, and then you can add the epoxy or other kind of binding agent as well to give you a good solid grip to that wall. And this is, like I said, a wall that's going to last a long time. By the way, I love using this Countryman or Keystone because it has some really beautiful colors. There's links in the video description to get more information about this particular building product. Really kind of nice because it gives you some flexibility. It's also, because it has those wedge angles on the backside, you can do all kinds of really neat curves. Anyway, once you get done laying that Keystone, it's time to build the capstone to give it a nice finished look. And also, if you're enjoying this video, hit that like button for me and make sure to subscribe to get more of my videos. Anyway, back to the wall. Make sure to add the wall caps because that's your nice finishing touch to really a good finish. And again, you want to add that epoxy to really get it nice and stable and really get it, locked in really beautifully as well. And these guys are doing a great job. So let's go back one more time and look at the before. And again, before, kind of falling down Keystone, not really rated for big high walls. And after, we now have a beautiful Keystone ready for some roses, some iris, some other bulbs to give it a nice finished look. We also added some lights and some mulch around the area. A lot of really nice, just simple curb appeal, 1 week, knock it all out. Really beautiful little wall. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to thanks to Unique Irrigation and Landscape for doing this video with me. Their crew was great to work with here in San Diego. And that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. This is Doug the 2-Minute Gardener saying thanks for watching.